What is up, Bucs Nation? It is May 15th, 2024, and it is Schedule Release Wednesday. I'm your boy, Sammer, hanging out with Stanker and Poppy Latte. You're watching the Loose Cannons podcast, and we're joined by family, okay? This is family. Our boy, number uno, okay? RB1, a man who had over 1,500 all-purpose yards for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and one could argue didn't have much blocking help, okay? I'm not going to have him say it, but I'm going to say it. I'm not afraid to say it, okay? But hey.
We can say it.
A running back screen savant, okay? Oh I mean, this guy was in the same graphic and conversation as one guy named CMC, and you know what? I'll take my bets. I'll say he might be better, okay? A man who has bet on himself time and time again, and a man who, little do you guys know this, okay? I've been doing some digging. He is kind of related to Superman, the actual comic book Superman, okay? From the planet Krypton, okay? So the one, the only, Bucs running back, Rachaad. Welcome back to the show, Rachaad.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me on. What's going on?
Hey,
what's up, schedule, bro?
Yes, we are here to learn the schedule. We are here to learn, or actually, we're here to hear you tell us how you're going to beat every one of these teams on this, cake schedule. I'm going to call it the cake schedule, okay? I'm going to call it cake. I'm going to say it. But listen, before we get started, I would be a terrible uncle if I didn't ask, how's my niece doing?
Man, she doing good, man. I mean, look at her. Look at her.
Big.
Life, man, right? Just laying down in the orange. She might fall asleep doing this thing, but, hey, that's what we wishing for.
She wouldn't be the first person. Stank does it every week, so it's not a big deal. It happens all the time.
Man, Stank. Man, I'm disappointed in you, Stank.
Whatever,
with that
man.
news I got in the beginning of the show, man.
See that?
Listen, man. I
Have I ever steered Stank wrong?
so I can impress you, you know?
I ain't never steered you wrong, Stank.
No, I
But
know.
you said, Shy, let's go eat some wings and pizza, man.
Yeah.
Went out and ate some wings and pizza, man.
I know.
Didn't stand you up, man.
Listen, I'm
Hey,
used
Shy,
to this.
let's go by the shop. Oh, man, who's by the shop with the guys? Shy's at the shop. Oh, man, but he wasn't going to make the show. That's
I
great.
doubted you. And you know what? You once again, you proved me wrong. You proved all the disbelievers. He was like, Rachaad's not coming on the show. Look, there he is.
You're the only one, though. You're the only one.
Yeah,
I'm
you are
sure
the-
everyone has this thing. I can't find the schedule.
Has it dropped yet?
All
right, so listen.
I think
I've had it since last night.
Well, since
How
you
do you not have it?
look, while you look for it, Latte, I'm going to ask
I've
Rachaad.
got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
So we know the first week. Or go ahead, Latte. Actually, run it down real quick, and then I'll get my first question off. Yeah.
Rashad, you ready? Rashad, Rashad hasn't looked at a single schedule leak.
He has no idea.
No idea.
No idea what's going on.
Chilling, man.
He waited to 8 o'clock to come on this show.
We are breaking the news right now to
He
the
turned
running
his
back
phone off
of
all day,
the-
so he didn't get a single text.
Not a single. So we're going to start week 1. We have a certain rookie, Rachaad, that you know, traveling to Tampa, Jaden Daniels, and the Washington Commanders for a 425 game at Ray J. Week 2.
Oh, 425.
Are we gonna break these down? We're gonna talk about these.
Yeah, no, we talk about
We'll go back. We'll go back. Let's just go through them real quick. Just
all
so
right, we'll go through them and then we'll go back.
Yeah, week 1, we got the Washington Commanders 4 o'clock game at home at Ray J. Week 2, we go to Detroit, 1 o'clock. Week 3,
Payback.
the Denver Broncos come here. Week 4, 1
Fuck Sean
p.m.
Payton.
against the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. Everybody hates the Eagles always.
Hates him.
Always.
Last time they came to Ray J, we destroyed them.
Wait, Devin White and the Eagles.
Devin White and the Eagles coming to Tampa. Listen,
Rashad moved out of the screen when we said that.
If 1-45 meet in the hole, bro, I'm betting.
Did you say some white on white violence in the hole?
Yes.
Hey, no, I'm saying it right now, Rashad. I'm telling you right now. Yep. If you shake Devin out of his shoes, I'm donating $1,000 to any foundation you choose. Okay.
Any foundation.
You shake him, you run him over, whatever it is. I'm donating $1,000 right off the bat. You do it twice. I'm gonna have to cough it up twice, but yeah, that's fine.
Now we're in October. We we got Thursday night against the Falcons, and that 36-year-old quarterback with a busted Achilles. Mm-hmm. That's in Atlanta, by the way. Then we travel to fuck the Saints, October 13th, 1 o'clock. Then we have Baltimore Monday Night Football in Ray J. The Ravens prime time. I like it. Then the Falcons 1 o'clock at Ray J. We're into November. Got Kansas City Monday Night Football.
Oh, we're gonna be there.
Let's go. We're gonna
be there. Hey, pause the schedule, Latte. Stop the official announcement. Hey, official announcement. Baby. The Loose Cannons Travel Crew, that will definitely 1,000% be one of our packages. We will be taking you guys to Kansas City. Okay, we're talking VIP hotel. We're talking Saturday night VIP party. We're talking all-inclusive Sunday tailgate. We're talking lower bowl tickets at Arrowhead. All right, the loudest stadium, man, let's say the second loudest stadium in the NFL. We're taking it over. It's going to be a blast. Go ahead, Latte. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, then we have November at Ray J, San Francisco, 1 p.m. Then I like this, y'all. Last year, the bye week was a little early, man. Y'all get a week 11 bye week. I kind of like that.
Oh, I know he likes that.
Get healed up, get good for for that last push. Then we come out of the bye week. We face the Giants in New York, November 24th. Then we're in December. December 1st, we go to the Carolina Panthers, 4 o'clock game. Then we come back home to face the Raiders, December 8th, for a 1 o'clock game. Then we travel to the Chargers, December 15th, the day after my birthday, at the Chargers for a 4:25 game. Then the Cowboys. Ooh, we got Sunday Night Football, boys, against the Cowboys.
At home. No, that's in Dallas. Oh,
no, that's in Dallas. That could be. I'm just. Hey, then we end the season. Excuse me. Then we play the Panthers December 29th at home, and then we play the Saints at Ray J.
We end the season.
We end the season with the fuck the Saints. I like it.
With the fuck the Saints.
One more dagger right in their hearts as we go on to win the NFC South 4 times in a row.
Resoundingly.
Absolutely. Rashad, since you know nothing about the schedule until what we just told you, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about game 1 at home, Raymond James, 4 o'clock?
That's his boy. Jaden Daniels' boy. The boys.
How are we feeling?
Man, I love the schedule, man. People said it was, it was tough. We do got some great opponents. I actually think a lot of them teams, honestly, just the truth, will be better than they were last year.
Yeah.
But we also going to be better than we was last year. So, man, feeling great, man. The week opener, against my boy, it's going to be great. We got some people on that team that obviously we didn't play before. Like my boy Frankie from Carolina, linebacker. I played B-Wags my rookie year. So it'll be good. He played with the Rams. So it'll be good, man. I liking the schedule, man. It's a lot of, it's a lot of looking like a lot of belt to ass to me, but it's
I like that.
It is what it is, though. A job got to get done, and it's gonna get done. So I like the Commanders, though. I think they actually got better, and I think my boy would be great. But
it's gonna be tough for you to personally hand him his first loss, And I don't know if you've already texted him. Sorry about the loss week 1, but you should do that either right now or when you get off the show.
No, my boy, he had hit me earlier though, saying something that he had seen it before he got on the flight to go to the rookie premiere thing, and I was just like, we gotta whoop that ass, but there's nothing wrong with that, man. We gotta.
It'd be tough to face Todd Bowles' defense your very first game in the NFL.
Shad, you see it every day in practice. You see it in training camp. Todd Bowles' defense. I mean, he's a menace when it comes to that defense, man. And I like Jaden. He's a baller. He can ball, but that's a tough scheme to go against week 1. And we got some dogs on defense, so it's gonna be interesting. Interesting.
Listen, Rashad, I put out that tweet earlier today that I said Jordan Whitehead's getting his first pick of the season against a rookie facing Todd Bowles, not just in his first NFL action, but week 1 of NFL action. He doesn't even have time to ramp up or even get acclimated to what a week of preparation's like until, all of a sudden Todd Bowles is there. And you have a pretty good friendship with one Jordan Whitehead who wasn't even a teammate of yours, and yet you guys have a pretty cool friendship. So how you feeling about, one, reading that tweet, and secondly, how you feeling about him making Jane, I know your boys are both of them, but how you feeling about making Jane look like a rookie basically in week 1 there?
Yeah, man. Jay White, that's my guy, man. Jay White, a ball player for sure. And y'all know Jaden like my brother. And I ain't gonna lie, that I ain't gonna lie, I did like your tweet because Jay do take that ball away. We got some guys on defense that do take that ball away. One thing I do give J5 credit on though, he ain't a turnover prone. So if you could get a turnover against him, then yeah, I'm just being honest. The way he play ball, I played with him like you said, and been knowing him for years, and it ain't easy to get a turnover away from him. He actually a good quarterback, like very good when it comes to that and throwing the ball away and stuff like that. But you get an opportunity to go ahead and take that ball away, let's do that. Because
listen, Rachaad, last time Jordan Whitehead played in a week 1 game, he had 3 interceptions against one quarterback. Okay, so I'm not, I don't want, he's good. He's good. He's good in week 1. Just saying.
Go with grandma.
Yeah,
just saying.
Hey, let's move on. Week 2. Detroit Lions. 1 o'clock in Detroit. Rachaad, last time we were there, Shad, we were this close to going to the NFC Championship. I mean, they owe us a little gift, a little payback, bro. We were 1 drive away, and now we got, Rachaad can't say it, but we got, little more, beef up front in the middle. Let's take her up the middle, where we can't, he's a little shorter guy. I like our chances, Sean. I like our chances. We had the entire Detroit stadium, city, everyone was puckered up. They were nervous, man, because we came back. We almost won. How you feel about facing Detroit? We owe them one, Rachaad, week 2.
Yeah, me and Detroit, man, it'd be a lot of smoke with me in Detroit. Detroit don't really like me, but it's all love, man. I show the city love, but yeah, we for sure owe them a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts and reality of it. And yeah, we was almost close. We didn't get the job done. It was sick. It was sick to not get that job done, but yeah, to be able to play week 2 and get that taste out your mouth is always great. So it'll be a great turnout, man. We young goons, bro. We ready to go ahead and take on this challenge and do what we got to do for sure. So
and I want to.
Detroit a great place to play. I might have to spit some bars when we done winning a little bit. Challenge somebody out there.
Rachaad, you circle that game circled already pretty quickly on the calendar.
Yeah, for real. The biggest thing is man, our schedule. I like it, man. There's a lot of games that circled, man. I mean, I remember a lot of games, man. I remember a lot of our losses, man, and we're gonna get deeper into the schedule. A lot of teams that we lost to, bro. Like since I've been here, and I mean, a good amount of teams we lost to since I've been here, and been waiting to play them again. So while we keep going down the schedule, yeah, it'll be a lot of games that us a lot of get back games for sure.
So I'm not gonna go, game for game here. We already said the schedule. I want to touch on circle
the ones
game.
Let's go through the
circle game, right?
The ones that
so
we're
I'm
highlighting.
gonna skip Denver. It's Denver. It's
fuck Sean Payton though. All right, we need to say that.
Listen. Hey, honestly, can't name a single player on that Denver Broncos team.
And listen, Sean Payton still has the most punchable face in the NFL. That I agree. But fuck Sean Payton. Moving on because I'm not disrespecting Denver. It's just that's not a circle game for me. A circle game, Rachaad, and I'll let you speak on it. But you looking forward to playing the Eagles again with a former teammate, 45, another gentleman with the last name White. I'm interested. How you are feeling about that matchup at home, 1 o'clock?
No, for sure. That's a great matchup for sure. And I know a couple of other guys on that team, of course, man. And we for sure got that beef between them lines for sure. But it's all respect out of them lines for sure. And to play a former teammate and a guy that took shots at our team and everything and took shots at what's going on. It's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a great challenge. A lot of people thought our playoff win was a fluke, and against them, and you know how it be, man. We see everything and see how to media want to hype up them and want to hype up them. So it's gonna be great. We're looking forward to that for sure. That's a great game that we're looking forward to. For sure.
How
Hey,
can it be a
I'm
fluke?
officially-
How can it be a fluke? It was an absolute beatdown. How's that a fluke? That wasn't. It was game wasn't even close.
No, they said locker room problems. Hey, listen.
Fine, that's their fault, not ours.
Facts.
I'm gonna do this right now. I'm changing your first name from Rachaad to Receipts. It should be Receipts White. Because man, anytime we ask you a question, you remember. Like literally, you have taken and collected receipts. So from here on out, your Receipts White. I'm sorry, man.
Just like Jason Light, right? Jason Light came out and said he reads it all, he remembers it all, he writes it all down, he keeps receipts.
Sammer, I'll let you take the next one, or Stank, the next circle game you see on the schedule that you want to discuss with.
I don't have it in front of me.
Rachaad.
This thing. You're our guy.
Okay.
You just walk us through it. Let's go.
I'm the guy. Okay, then listen. I don't want to go back to back, but I feel like all this smoke, all this noise, Rachaad, about they've already crowned them. They're going to win the division. We're back to back NFC South champs. We're the ones that have won the Super Bowl in the last 3 years. We're the ones that have brought everybody back. I don't understand the disrespect, but everybody's crowning the Falcons. We play the Falcons right after the Eagles Thursday night.
No. Set the stage though. This is a Thursday night football game, so we come off of playing the Eagles. And then we travel to Atlanta that Thursday.
Short week.
Yeah, short week. And Atlanta fans have been talking all that shit, and the national media already has given them the division.
Oh.
So, how you feeling about that, Rachaad?
Biggest thing, man, we just ready to play them. We ready to settle things. I mean, we not finna sit here and go back to doing all this back and forth talking. We just know what we have done the past few years, and ain't nothing changing to us.
Rachaad, let me give you a little backstory on those Falcons and their new head coach. I'm sure our former head coach, Raheem Morris. He got his first coaching job here. He used to have a younger team, and then he went off and rebuilt his image, and now he's in our division coaching against us again. So personally, as a Bucs fan, I want to beat our former coach. We got a lot of former coaches on the menu this year, right?
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and listen, I think the Bucs tagged Rachaad, and they were like, "How many touchdowns is he going to score against Atlanta this year?" Rachaad did go off against bro. He had some pretty touchdowns, man. That screen pass that he caught and took, bro. Just
hey, second half of the season, you got the ball in his hands, and if he had one guy, two guys, or space, he was making plays, man. And he doing a lot with almost nothing. Sometimes there's nothing there.
That was like a 60-yard catch and run, right?
Like 55 or something?
55, yeah.
I don't think it was 60, but it was. I
remember
remember
it was a long touchdown.
Yes.
Hey, I ran around the theater behind me here. I ran around in a circle while Rachaad was running. I was yelling pretty loud when I was all going down. I remember that play, but that was.
Hey, we got a $1.99 super chat. Rachaad, Mark Christensen says ESPN already has us marked down for a loss against Kansas City.
That's fine. I'll take it. I
love it.
I want it.
They're the defending Super Bowl champs, of course.
Starting running back on our team's first name is Receipts. I mean, come on, what are you talking about here?
We love it.
Come on.
It's what we want.
What's next? Who's next?
I mean, circle games, right? Right after that, we got the Saints. But the Saints, to me, they're bottom feeders.
Now, hey, listen, let's not downplay that game. Rachaad hates the Saints. I'm sure he hates the Saints. There's a rivalry there. And he scored his first ever touchdown, I believe.
Game winner.
A game winner from Tom Brady against the Saints in Tampa. So, Rachaad, I'm assuming you have a special space inside you for the hatred that you have for that team.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, at the end of the day, they beat us the last game. And I mean, at the end of the day, we still remember their coach saying that's why we were pads and practice and all that after they beat us. And, but like, you feel me? So that's just a huge game, man.
Yeah, we already know.
Never turn down no smoke. So we remember all that. We see all that. That's why we wear pads in practice. That's why we this. That's why we that.
Okay.
And so, it's all good, and they beat us that last game, which is okay. We won the division at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my record against them, I'm like 3-1, but man, I mean, I ain't really, we trying to come step on, we stepping on next this year. So that's our big motto.
Division opponents.
We standing on business, we doing all that this year. So we can't wait. We got some young guys, like I said, and some guys right now that's hungry. Guys that ain't getting credit at the end of the day that they feel like they deserve and coming with it.
Hey, Shad, real quick, you were on with us draft night, or one of the draft nights. Everybody was like, we need a power back. And you're like, Bitch, I am the power back. First of all,
power back.
Yeah, you essentially set the record straight, but you did predict that we were going to pick a back and somebody that kind of was a complimentary to your style. Honestly, everything you described is what we took in Bucky. What do you think about us drafting Bucky? And you looking forward to, like, you know, having some little fire and lightning back there in the backfield?
Fire and lightning.
Yeah, so
thunder and lightning. This guy.
Fire and lightning.
Fire and lightning.
How you feel about? You like marshmallows and green beans?
Even Rachaad was like, what?
Rachaad, like, what? Hey,
Rachaad, bro, this happened. I'm old, all right? Excuse my brain. Sometimes my analogies aren't straight, but you get what I'm saying.
Take that shoe off.
He does.
Thunder, lightning, smoking fire.
Yeah. How you feel about Flintstone?
Yeah,
I feel about having Flintstone back there.
Nah, for sure. Like Bucky good, man. I mean, he good dude, man. Good young baller, bro. We be talking. Obviously, we in the room together right now. We in practice right now together, kind of somewhat practice, whatever it is. It's watered down right now, of course, but it'll ramp up next week. But he's just good, man. Soaking in all the game. What he brings to the game, I really like you said, like he short, quick, but also not. He run hard. So, you know, at this level, that's really the biggest thing what it's about. And so, I really like kind of what he brings to the table, man, and just his mindset and what he's trying to do and what he's trying to accomplish. And like I said, yeah, we need guys like that in our room, man. We got a great bunch of guys in our room. We got some. I mean, I can't complain about nothing that's going on. So I really like Bucky game, bro, honestly. And we be chopping it up, and you know, I'll be trying to help him every way I can. The biggest advice I give him is, you know, just go play fast, bro. Everything else to take care of itself and stuff. So that's just what the biggest thing on, and obviously that's what I'm on this year. And it's just go. You feel me? Like that's the motto. So that's pretty good though. I like what they did, and I like what Jason did, man. He can't never go wrong with that. And like you said, it'd be good, man. I mean, you know, I don't know what kind of back people call. I told y'all, man, I call myself a balanced back, but like when we asked, I was just asking that night, I'm like, you know, how power back, what is that in today's games? Like, who is a power back? Like, you know, the best backs in the league. I
don't think anybody's a true power back other than Henry, possibly.
I think one of the few left is probably Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
He's on the way out.
I mean, obviously the game is changing, man. And the biggest thing is now is it's obviously rare. It's versatility, but it's also rare too to find a back throw that can do it all. That can't stay on the field all 3 downs. Obviously, I'm that guy, but it's also good to have a guy like I said, like Bucky in there and you know, change up the pace for sure, things like that. And, you know, Buck is quick and fast and things like that as well. So
it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see how Liam puts you guys both on the field at the same time. Yeah. Where no one knows who's getting the ball, whether it's a handoff, whether it's a screen, whether it's a dump off, however it ends up playing out, or, you know, down the seam, down the go route where you can catch it because you guys both use your hands.
That route that Rachaad ran in Green Bay, Jesus, bro, that was pretty, and Baker put it right on him. I think that's what makes you special in that sense, Rachaad. And you said it. What is a power back in today's NFL? In today's NFL, man, you got versatility. Like, I'm not saying this because on the show, everybody knows in the chat. I mean, they saw it last year. Rachaad is a true weapon because he can run routes like a receiver. Yep. It's Le'Veon Bell-esque. It's pretty freaking cool to watch.
Bro, so 549 receiving yards on accident, honestly. Like, they weren't too many times. I mean, I know Rashaad's not going to say yes or no, but maybe you can nod. How many of those were actually designed to be in your hands, right? That was like, oh, shit, we're in trouble. Get to Rachaad. Accidentally getting 549 fucking yards. That's fucking special, dude. That's special, right? But some of the knock on him being not a power back, how could he be a power back on 3rd and 1 when you have nobody blocking in front of you and you're trying to dodge tacklers, right? Go ahead, Latte. Sorry.
I mean, too, people try to say that all the time, but I mean, when I look across the league and people look up stats or PFF or whatever they like to look up, I don't know how they do this grade and how they didn't created these $1 million or $1 billion businesses and how they go by grading criteria. And that's what me and Chase talk about all the time. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you know, and I'm not one of them guys as a football player to say people can't talk football or people can't grade, but at some point you just want to know their criteria. Like, what do you grade off of? What do you do this off of? What do you do that? But I mean, when you look at it like third and short, things like that, I mean, out of how many I get and I move the chains, how many of them do, like, you know what I'm saying? How many of them do I don't? So I would say I get way more. You give me the ball in the red zone, I get a touchdown, like a lot way more. The percentages, I'm like probably one of the best short yardage, even my rookie or second year. I mean, my rookie year, I was one of the best short yardages, and I wasn't even as big as I am now. Like, type guy. I'm also, when you think about it, people say power back, things like that. I mean, what is a power back? Can a power back close out games? I mean, how many games did I close out this year?
Nice.
I'll be trying to tell people how many times did I slide when I could have went to still go score. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I broke at the end of the game. So I mean, all that stuff goes to your yards per carry, things like that. I mean, we can blame who we want to blame. I mean, and I'll be seeing. Okay, fam. I'll be seeing. I know you want to put the shades on. Huh? I'll wear the shades for you. Okay, there you go. I'll wear the shades for you. There
Victory
you go.
shades in May.
But
Holy shit! In May. Holy shit!
But yeah, I
She
mean,
likes
like
everything
unheard
you're
of.
saying, and she's about
Yeah.
to give you the victory shades.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just facts,
you
man.
won.
And people be like, "Oh, you average this right now." That's facts. I can't argue against that. I do average that right now, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a lot of Hall of Fame running backs, great running backs that had years where they averaged 3.8 yards per carry or less. And at the end of the day, that's not their whole career and what they average. So at the end of the day, you just got no ball, bro.
Shot, I'm old, bro, but you can look at the best short yardage backs, a guy like Emmitt Smith, who wasn't a power guy. He was a balanced guy. He was a vision guy. Obviously had a phenomenal offensive line, but the guy just knew how to get that 1 yard. He was smooth with it, man. We had a tiny back in Warwick Dunn, who was probably one of the best inside runners this franchise has ever seen. And it wasn't about his power. He was honestly not an easy tackle. Slid through the hole and always had that patience and that vision. And was honestly a better short yardage back than Mike Allstott. And Allstott, you think of this bruising,
He was bad
guy.
at it.
Yeah, he wasn't a great short yardage back.
But he would just put his head down.
Yeah.
No, yeah, man. I mean, and it's just people. I be trying to tell people, man, you just got no ball, bro. Like, don't talk if you don't really know ball. I mean, scheme, everything, all that plays into a factor. Obviously, I mean, I see people online be shitting on my O line. I don't think my O line is bad, but a lot of people think it is. Also, we got to understand O line is a development position. Development in the league. Like, everybody can't come out. It's rare. Like, that's why you guys crown Tristan Wirfs that's going to be a Hall of Famer, because it's rare for O-linemen to come in the league like that. Who are all the other guys that came in the league right like that, like Panay Sewell. Other than that, if you look off across, especially interior linemen, they have all been development. You guys love Ali Marpet and things like that, but over time, them guys have transferred into who they was. Ryan Jensen.
Kappa didn't start great. Yeah.
Kappa.
But no, hey, Rachaad.
People
Rachaad.
do, and I be trying to tell people, just know the game, bro. Like, know the game, know really the ins and outs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and people be wanting overnight success, like right now. And then, just trust the process.
We're all guilty of that. There's not a single writer out there. There's not a single fan out there who was saying, oh, Luke Gedeke is going to be a phenomenal right tackle. Most people were talking shit, including us and everybody else, about how he's a bust. He was terrible. He's going to be a terrible right tackle. And
the best right tackles last year.
Yeah, just 1 year from moving to a position he's more comfortable at. Yeah, he ended up being one of the best right tackles in the league last year. So yeah, we're all morons. It's okay.
Hey,
no, and I'm not trying to say y'all morons at all.
No, I'm gonna say. I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you.
People just say whatever. Like,
right, we just say
like flashy to them, or sometimes they just get caught up like, just say this. Like, at the end of the day, like, I look at a guy like Cody Mott. What he played at North Dakota State, or tackle, tackle. Okay, he didn't start off so great last year. I mean, he wasn't bad. But look at the development over the year. I mean, I saw him start taking like Armstead. That's why I'm pushing him off the ball, bro. When playing the 49ers by himself, you just it's a development position. Like, I had to understand that too. Don't get me wrong. It took guys like Chase Edmonds. That's why I shout him out so much, to come to guys like Giovanni Bernard my rookie year, to tell me, like, bro, you gotta understand, O-line's not like running back, or it's not like receiver, or it's not like this, bro. Trust me, it's a development position, and it's all going to come to fruition when that time comes. And he just keep being you and go ahead and ride that wave when it comes.
A lot of
That's
that
shot.
too, Rashad, is scheme. How the
I
guy
would-
sets
For
it up
sure.
with the offensive play calling, how they mix it
Sure.
up. Is it, something that you could predict? Is it non-predictable 2nd and 11 versus 2nd and 4? That kind of scenario. Like all those things go into play, and it's not going to be helpful for the offensive line if they're going to try to run on 2nd and 11 because it's and especially out of a predictable run formation, things of that nature. So all that goes hand in hand. So did I steal your question a lot there, or did I steal your comment?
That's pretty much Rashad said. There's a lot of things that go into it. Block this, and he mentioned scheme, and I was like, I was going to say, speaking of scheme, Shad, how do you feel about it so far? Obviously, you're not going to switch on the podcast, but how are you feeling about Liam, his personality, the difference, different energy in the room? Dime Piece Dave is beautiful, beautiful man, but Liam seems like he's got a little
business. He's business.
I don't give a fuck to him. You know what I mean? But how do you feel about the scheme? How do you feel about Liam? Is everybody excited about the new scheme?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody really excited. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like Lim to me, and to a lot of guys, like he that guy. And I mean, I speak to guys all the time. I like picking guys like Chase Brain, came from Miami with Mike McDaniels. Like he came from West Coast system and just different variations. Obviously, Mike McDaniel put on that, but you can put them different things on that because you got two of the two fastest receivers really in the game. I'm trying to think really. I mean, he come from different, obviously he went to Denver. He just seen a lot of different things. So I like to pick his brain when it comes to scheme and stuff like that. But we were just talking about it today, like just the team, the camaraderie. We all try to be talking, be on the same page out there, what we've been doing so far, man. And even after the walkthrough and what we're doing, we like, hey, we're just chopping it up about the scheme and about the ball. It just been amazing. So man, right now I tip my hat off to for sure, Coach Liam. Man, he's been doing a great job of installing it. It's exciting for sure. Like it's exciting, and yeah, he don't play none of that. He locks in, and you can just tell like the type of mission he on, how hungry he is, and how hungry of a team he offers and a team in general he has. So he gonna be a great one for sure.
That's what's up.
He's a dick. He's a dick, right?
I wouldn't necessarily call him a dick, but he
He's
don't
an
fuck
ass.
around though.
You don't fuck around. You don't play games, bro.
Yeah,
About that business.
I have a feeling he doesn't smile as often as Dime Piece Dave did, right? I think that's kind of a better thing for a coach. I don't like coaches who smile too much. How you feel about that, Rashad?
I don't know. I don't really. Coach Dave is Coach Dave. Like he's just like happy guy. And
Yeah.
regardless of what's going on, just trying to be
I don't
happy.
like that. I want my coach to be grumpy. I want something to be upsetting my coach at all times.
But yeah, like Coach Coach Lim, he just locked in. I mean, like he smile. I mean, I think
he smells.
Cool. Like he chill. Yeah,
he smells
smile here and there. Yeah, here and there. He cool. I mean, I think he like tried to uppercut me the other day. Like it was like
that's what I like.
That's what I like.
Cool.
That's what I like.
That's what I like.
Something like he was cool though. Like he was cool. Like he don't be. Like,
I don't want hugging you.
Cheesing everywhere. But like yeah.
My favorite people always trying to kick my ass, abuse me. Every time I run into Jason Light, he punches me for real. Punches me
like, for real. Punches him
for real. He punched me in the ribs and took air out of my lungs one time. And it's love, bro. When they try to hurt you and make you cry, I think it's love. I may need to talk to my therapist about that, but
Stank, explain what it feels like sitting next to me at the games.
Yeah. I'm just constantly getting beat up, but I enjoy it. Gets my blood flowing.
Mock misses a block, Rashad. I'm beating the shit out of Stank in the stands. I just want you to know. I want you to think about that, okay?
Oh my God.
But speaking of that, though, I like that a little bit, right? We used to have a coach here that won a Super Bowl, our first Super Bowl, John Gruden, who would do that all the time, Rashad. I mean, John Lynch talked about it in some the football thing when they chronicled the Super Bowl, where he's like, this guy's a freaking coach. He's 5 foot tall, but I pass him in the hallways, and he's like, I'm going to throw fucking 3 post patterns out. You're not even going to know what the fuck hit you, bro. And John's like, what the heck? But it brought competitiveness. It brought juice to practice. I like it, bro. No shade on Dave, but I don't want happy, go. Let's all smile. No, man, I want some attitude, bro.
Yeah.
The next circle game I got on the schedule, I think, just because it's prime time and it's a good opponent, Baltimore Ravens.
Heavyweight fight.
Heavyweight. That's going to be blow for blow, run game against run game, premier back against premier back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they got Henry now.
They got Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry's on the way out, and Rashad's on the way up to take over that. So it's
Derrick is, he's got what, maybe 1-2 more years in him.
Yeah, as long as D can stay healthy, man, he'll be straight, man, for you, man. I got a lot of respect for D, bro. What he have done. I mean, I don't really know what the criteria is for HOF, but man, I hope. I believe he's right there on that door. Obviously, the biggest thing, like you said, if he can put together another 1 to 2 years, I mean, I believe he get in with what he has done and where he ranks. Like, I mean, like what? I think he got the record right in the playoffs or something. Like, he got some kind of record.
Playoffs, he does.
And then obviously he's what?
I got
the last back to go for 2,000, right? Am I not mistaken?
Yes,
last active back, I want to say.
Yeah.
Last
active back, and man, I'm gonna be honest with the league going like, I mean, obviously that's goals and shit. Like y'all going that route, but
I got one for you, Rashad. Nobody knows what the criteria is, right? Because it's all, popular. It's kind of stupid to a certain extent. Some people that should be in, like Simeon Rice, should be in, and he gets disrespected every year. It's ridiculous. But
hey, I met Simeon Rice. I know Simeon Rice. I played basketball with him out in Arizona.
He's a beast, bro.
That guy was a freak, man.
Can't get in. He makes it as a finalist, and he can't get in. But one of the things that I heard as far as criteria, and I'd love your thoughts on this as it relates to Derrick Henry, is can you write the history of the NFL and leave them out? Can you write the history of the NFL and leave Derrick Henry out?
Nah, I don't think you can. One reason why for me, I say the biggest thing is because you won't ever see a 6'4" back, 260, 250 move or play the way he did, and just the things he did. So, and just move that way, like you've seen a lot of big backs. Like, I mean, obviously, like Brandon Jacobs, and he was pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but Derrick Henry at that size and is completely two different backs. Like, and no disrespect to Brandon Jacobs, but so I don't think you can. The biggest thing, but like you said though, it's so tough to get in, man. Like you see guys like you talking about history of the NFL, like beast mode is a huge history of the NFL, right? But I'm trying to think, is he gonna get in? Like you get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's tough. Like Fred Taylor, bro. I mean, I respect backs, man. I do history on backs.
How is Fred Taylor not a Hall of Famer?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I got a lot of respect. He's really a Hall of Famer. I mean, it's a lot of other guys that kind of got that criteria, 11,000 or so rushing yards, just like that. Like, so it's just tough, man. It's just tough. And
especially now, that's a passing league.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to be honest. Like, that's what I said. 2,000 rushing yards. I mean, it's the goal, man. It's the goal. Like, dudes be want to reach that. But when we look at, I just was talking to Chase about this. Like, the reality of it, like, last year, leading rusher, 1,300?
Yeah.
The year before that, okay, Josh Jacobs, like 16 or so. I mean, in that range. Like, I mean, bro, like, it's tough. And it's, like, crazy because it's, like,
they also got an extra game. They also have an extra game, and they're still not getting to 2,000.
Yeah.
So, not getting to 1,500.
I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't know how to explain it. And, I mean, Christian was, pretty much, he didn't miss a game, I don't think, last year for first time in a long time. Yeah. He didn't miss a game last year, I think, for the first time in a long time.
And hey,
but he did leave a game.
Derrick Henry, though, is definitely in the Hall of Fame of workout videos. We can all agree on that, right?
Holy shit.
I mean, insane type shit, right?
No, but sorry, but let me cut you off real quick, Sam. I'm sorry. But back to the game though too, because I didn't speak on that, man. Yeah, the Monday night game, man, that's gonna be lit, man. Like I said, man, I remember a lot of stuff, and the Ravens beat us, and I remember that's the first time I got to actually see like the Shaq Barrett sighting, and I was like, oh my, Shaq had like 2 sacks at this point before he tore the Achilles, man. Like he was finna go on a tear. I'm like, oh my, I'm a young rookie, but I'm just paying attention. Like, oh Lord, like. Okay, this Shaq starting to get going during the season, and then he turns Achilles. But I mean, LJ, I forgot they beat us by a little bit or something close.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Yeah, close game. But
they basically beat us down. They beat us down towards the end there.
Yeah, they did. They ground us down at the end.
Remember, man, and it just be great, bro. Like I said, it just be great, man. Our team is obviously, yeah. I mean, y'all say this every year. Y'all been slept on, but like our team is like a bunch.
I say 17-0 every single season.
Listen, Rachaad too.
Before you go on the next one, sorry, go ahead, Lefty. Just show move on to the next one.
I was just before I move on to the next one as well to close that out is that's the first primetime game at home. That's under the red lights. You remember what it was like during the playoffs, Rachaad?
The red lights.
It was rocking, bro. It was crazy. So I'm looking forward to that Monday night game, that Monday night matchup for sure.
I was going to add one last thing. So when these matchups come up, they usually show running back versus running back, quarterback versus quarterback. Obviously, you guys don't ever face each other. But, Rachaad, when you face a team that has a guy like Derrick Henry, a guy that you look up to, a guy that's so, loved throughout the league and respected, do you play up a level? Do you want to impress, not him necessarily, but do you want to make sure he remembers the night that he faced Rachaad White?
So the biggest thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, don't worry about him. I just be worried about so my biggest thing too, like I mostly look at defenders, and I really don't look at them like that too much into it to let me try to impress him. I just look at it as
not
I'm
impressed, more like
I'm trying to get the most out of you. Like I want the smoke. Like I want the best out of you. Like I want the best version of you, and I'm gonna give you the best version of me. Like I play Fred and Dre, I'm with the smoke. Like I'm with the smoke. I want it. Like Dre talk, I talk. But I talk first too. Fred them talk, I'll talk though. So I won't. And the biggest thing for me is the most thing, like DeMario too. Like I talk like DeMario. But the biggest thing for me is it's like at the end of the day, the game. I mean, and at the end of the game, I gotta say, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like you that guy, and you just keep going, young bull type thing. And I get that a lot, man. So that'd be the huge thing. Like it's the respect thing, but I don't look at the other running back. I'm more looking at the defense on I'm coming. And if y'all coach didn't tell y'all that week, then I'm sorry that y'all have that as a coach and that y'all meeting went that way. But one better be on that board, bro. If he's not, then I guess y'all just gonna get caught up in the rude awakening if y'all ain't woke. So
that means they overlooked it. They overlooked something.
I love it.
Big got overlooked too.
Hey, so the game after Baltimore Monday night is the Falcons again, whatever. Then we have the travel crew destination, Kansas City, Monday Night Football in Kansas City, Arrowhead Stadium, loud. Woo! Place
Defending champs.
Rachaad.
November 4th. It's gonna be a nice, not too cold.
Beautiful.
Beautiful weather.
Football weather. Under lights too. Under the lights again. Monday Night Football. Right?
Yeah. I like it.
You haven't played the Chiefs yet, have you, Rachaad?
Yeah, my rookie year.
Your rookie year. That's right.
Yeah, my rookie year. And Mahomes was on some other stuff. I mean, it was just I don't know what happened.
That was the one where he did that little 360 in the end zone, right? On
that's right. Yep.
That was crazy. Yeah, he
did he was on some other stuff, I guess. I don't know though, but yeah, bro. I mean, obviously, that's a huge game, and at the end of the day, Coach Bowles harped on us at the beginning of this whole all season phase we've been here on in our team meeting, and you want games like this. At the end of the day, you want to go up. You want to be the best. You got to go up and beat the best. At the end of the day. So you want games like this. Obviously, I'll be going back home. But yeah, I played the Chiefs, and we lost to them. And so you just keep all that, noted. And I mean, obviously, I grew up in that city. I've seen some backs tear the Chiefs up, and I plan on me being one of them backs that's remembered for tearing them up.
This will be the first time the Bucs have played in Kansas City in a while too, I believe. If I remember correctly, we haven't been there.
Yeah, the last several games have been here, including the Super Bowl.
We beat them in Arrowhead with Jameis, I believe, or at least it was
I believe that was the last time. Yeah, it was Jameis and one Chris Canty ended up getting an interception in the end zone.
Was that Mahomes or was that Alex Smith?
No, that was Alex Smith.
It was Alex Smith, but they were still a really good team. But I remember I was like, man, Jameis gonna be right at home with the it's gonna be fine. Ain't gonna bother him. And he spoke about it after the game.
I'm gonna let him out a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
But we got a $5 super chat about the next
a little bit, okay?
Oh, wait a second. We got a $5 super chat, Rachaad, from Pelagic Computer, a Loose Cannons Hall of Famer, that talks about the next matchup. He says, $5 super chat says, man, I'm looking forward to the 49ers game right after Kansas City and just before the bye week. Good measuring stick to where we stand as a team. Right before we go into the bye week. What are your thoughts about facing the Niners? We do owe them one, and they're coming here now. They got to play in this heat.
Yep.
Not over there in that California cool weather.
Yeah, man, we do. We do. And when I look back at a lot of these teams, a lot of people I don't know. I guess I'll say it's probably a couple teams. The game probably got out of hand. Obviously, the first time we played Detroit, first time we played the Eagles, the game ended up getting out of hand. But last year when we played the 49ers, I mean, I think we had like 2 to 3 chances.
It was
I
a
mean,
close
the
game.
kinda, yeah, the game kinda, but when you look back at the actual like game instead of like the box score, the game actually we had like 3 chances to score the ball to where, and I'm talking about we got the ball back to back to back
Yep.
in that red zone to um have a chance to tie the game up or and make it like have to go down really to the wire who gets the ball last. So that's a huge game, man. That's a huge game. And obviously, like I said earlier, man, that's a defense, man, that you want to go up against, you want to play. And that's a team, man. You want to play in order to get to where you got to go. Like you said, man, I can't. You said what you need to say. I mean, obviously they was in the Super Bowl last year. They the NFC division champs, and you gotta, like I
Yeah,
said, want to be the best. You gotta knock some people off, man.
you said it, Rachaad. Coming out the gate, first half of the season, you're going to get playoff teams. Detroit, the Eagles, obviously our division opponents, and the Falcons and the Saints, and then the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the 49ers. That's everything you want, right? Talk about a chance to get better, test yourself, and see where you're at. It doesn't get much better than those opponents in the first 10 weeks. So yeah, man. I mean, how can you not get up for these games? There is no cupcakes on this schedule whatsoever. And I know everybody's saying that, but realistically looking, these are still good football teams that we're facing, still playoff football teams that probably aren't going anywhere. And you got to get up for that.
Yeah,
you got to get up for that.
A lot of potential. And then, I mean, at the end of the day, division games, you got to get up every division game or you're going to get smacked in your mouth. That's just the way it goes. No matter how good you are as a team, like, and how bad the other team is. Like, you're going to get smacked in your mouth. Like, division games obviously mean more. So, to me, it'll be good, bro. It'll be good, bro. Like you said, Atlanta, New Orleans. I mean, a lot of teams probably feel like the same way, though, like in our division.
Yeah.
Oh, division is up for grabs and things like that. And that's okay for them to feel like that. In life, sometimes you got to get your feelings hurt to understand what's reality. But so you got to come up, you got to come with it the first 10 weeks, and it ain't easy. I ain't gonna sit here and say it's easy. Obviously, like a lot of our playing at the end of the season, we went on the 5-game winning streak,
6-game winning streak.
6-game winning streak. Then we played New Orleans or something, and we wanted to, but that game we just came flat, And what my man Anthony Edwards say, man, my fault, man. I came out flat with no energy, and look, got smacked in the mouth, man. So, at the end of the day, but the crazy part is we looked at that too. We still crawled back in the game. It was crazy. We had a couple of chances to try to, like I said, tie the game up there and win it, but we just shot ourselves in the foot so early and so long during the game. But at the end of the day, bro, it's gonna be the first 10 weeks fireworks for sure, and then obviously the back half, because you just never know in the NFL, bro. Like you think a team gonna be trash, but then they mess around and be.
Look at Houston.
We were supposed to be
Look at Houston last year. Look at us. We were supposed to be trash.
We were supposed to be
We were supposed to win. We were supposed to be picking on the top 3.
No game for granted, man. And you gotta put that stamp on people, bro. You gotta stamp, man.
But you said you mentioned Anthony Edwards, and by the way, as Samara and I had a long conversation, that kid's gonna be the future of the NBA. He is insane. Yes. I don't care what happens in the series. He's gonna be the future of the NBA. And Chuck here in the chat says 990 yards. He would have had 2 more touchdowns and at least 15 yards if he didn't take a knee late in 2 games to run out the clock. It's true. That's called being a team player. That's called being a team player. He could have ran it up. He could have gotten the touchdowns. He could have gotten over 1,000 easily.
Listen, Rachaad, I know you were doing the right thing and making the right play, but listen, if it was me, I would have gotten a touchdown. I'm just telling you straight up. I would have got them yards. I would have got that touchdown, and I probably would have gotten my ass chewed out by a coach. But hey, trying to get to a Pro Bowl here. You know what I'm saying?
What Sam was trying to say, Rachaad, is stop being such a team player, man. Be more selfish.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm telling you what I would do. Do not do what I would do. I sell braces and say do not do what
that's exactly what you tell them.
I mean,
you're number 1 for a reason, right?
Business, man. I just need to handle business at the end of the day, man. It ain't gonna come down to 10 yards this year.
Just run to the 1 yard line next time. That's all. Dribbling the clock
business,
out.
Bro.
That's all.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna handle business. So I ain't gonna let it come to 10 yards at all, especially in the last game.
So after the San Francisco game, we go into a bye week. I like the late bye week.
11.
We got an early bye week last year. That's a long stretch after that early bye week. Then we come out of the bye week and we face the New York Giants, Panthers
in New York,
Panthers in Carolina, Raiders come here. Then we go to the Chargers, and then we have our next circle game, Sunday Night Football at the Dallas Cowboys. Ooh. I mean, what's bigger than that? Sunday Night Football in Dallas against the Cowboys, America's team. Self-proclaimed America's
in
team.
Jerry's house too.
Yeah, bro. That's a great game. That's a great game, man.
How are they America's team, bro? They haven't won since I was in high school.
Excuse
you're old.
I'm old, bro. Exactly. I had my TV back in the last time.
Jerry speaking.
Mr. Stank Bastard, I just want to let you know, it is America's team because God bless America and God bless the Dallas Cowboys. And I just want you to know there, Mr. Stank Bastard, that if you come back to my arena again, you will not be welcomed with open arms. Okay, just let you know right now.
Jerry,
okay?
Are they America's team?
What? Yeah,
no.
Yes. I'm not quite sure
who Murray do. What Jamal Murray do? He said.
hey, Jerry, I got a question, Jerry. What would happen? Like, what? I mean, think about this. You've had some legendary running backs, Jerry. I mean, what if Rachaad was running, behind that O-line? Jerry, your thoughts?
I'm not going to fall into a tampering situation here because you want me to, Mr. Pappy Coffee Latte. I don't know quite sure what you're trying to set me up for, but just so you know, we are in it to win it this year. All in.
All
okay?
in.
All in. God bless America and no place else, and God bless the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, so we got the Sunday Night Football shot against Dallas and Dallas. Then we come back home December 29th against the Panthers, Dime Piece Dave. And then we end the season with the Saints. And I wanted to ask you a question about the Saints. You already touched on it. We've talked about it. We know. But, is this like a building-wide thing? I have a feeling. Can you give us a glimpse into one buck? Is this a build like when it's Saints week, the entire from the secretary to the lunch, the chefs and the like everybody hates the Saints, right? Or are we reading this wrong, Chad?
Nah, I mean nothing really wrong about it. I mean, obviously, it's the biggest smoke of the year every time we play them, and so we sit all the time, and people like. They want the Saints fans. I see y'all be arguing with them, bro. They talking about something. They want to be our rivalry so bad. Yeah. We don't want to be nothing. I mean, we sitting on the throne. So I mean, how we want to be something if we sitting on the throne? So I mean, the biggest thing is like they want to be, our rivalry. But at the end of the day, man, it's straight smoke, bro. And at the end of the day too, like we got respect though for the guys over there at the end of the day, but. When it's between them lines, for sure, it's going down. Like
you got respect. Like you respect the old horse that used to run in the Derby. It needs to be taken out back, and put out of its misery.
This is the wrong white to make that analogy to him.
Hobbling on one leg.
Talking about that quarter horse.
Yeah,
my boy be saying over there in Carolina. I mess with him though. I actually think he's gonna be good though. I actually think that wide receiver gonna be good, but he's funny though. I like
you talking about Xavier Legette?
Yeah. He's funny.
Legette, I believe is how it says his name apparently. Legette.
Legette.
I got a couple.
So I heard 17-0 when you were going through all that.
That's what
obviously,
I heard too.
Rashad giving me even more confidence than that. I probably want to say 18-0. But Rashad, since we got you on here, you're a phenomenal athlete. All right, you're a big fan of basketball. You play some ball here and there. I'm assuming you hoop. So I got to get your take on the second round of the NBA right now. Is there a series that you have circled that you are watching, you're tuning in? Because seemingly across the league, every single game has been can't miss TV, right? And then also, second, is there a player that has become can't miss in this playoffs right now for you? I see you commenting here and there on the other Ant-Man, obviously the Ant-Man that we have, the one that just signed that massive deal, very much well-deserved, by the way, $84 million to remain Tampa Bay Buccaneer and the best safety in the entire league. But the other Ant-Man, I believe, is one that you've started to become a fan of. So is there a series that you watch and you have circled that's can't miss, and also a player that you're also making sure you watch throughout these playoffs?
Nah, man. I mean, I got a lot of, I got a lot of respect for Ant-Man for sure. Obviously, in Minnesota, man. I mean, I've been watching for the past couple years now because my agency and stuff, they based out of there. I think they was my first courtside game I ever went to out of Minnesota. But um and bro, just respect this game, man. The competitor, that's the biggest thing out of everything. I mean, obviously talented, athletic, he a freak, bro, but just the competitiveness, bro. Regardless, win or lose, just know he gonna give you his all. And obviously, in the words of Shay, when you lay your head on that pillow at night, he gave you everything he had, So I'm a I love dudes that's dogs, and that's gonna give it their all. And I mean, I kind of say I've been tuning into that. It's kind of been disappointing though the past few games. No lie with them, but um, and I'm not trying to say because I believe they was gonna sweep them or should have swept them. No, I just thought at least these past few games would be closer. But then you just give shout out to Jokic, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that guy stay on that pivot for about how many seconds in the shot clock, and he's still gonna get that hookup. Like
23 and a half of them, bro.
He gonna pivot you, boy. He hit you with that pivot, everybody. Yeah, forever down there. But
unbelievable too.
Hey, I don't know. He don't get no offense in 3 seconds down there, so he must be pivoting fast. But no, I shout out to Jokic's game though, bro. I really like it. I like what he do. Me and Chase was talking about it earlier. It's just crazy how, and Jokic, I mean, he's athletic, but obviously he's not athletic as a lot of majority of dudes in the league. But just how skill and just
fundamentals, baby,
fundamentals, man, that take you a long way, bro, in life. So you just see guys like that, and
I see guys like him at every LA Fitness on Tuesday nights, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah. That's a huge
had a Hall of Fame career doing that, just fundamentals.
That's a huge thing. But I'll say really them the biggest ones. I think the rest of the series, no disrespect to it, just being, and Jalen Brunson too though. Shout out to Jalen Brunson for sure, bro. Bro, that's nasty. That's what that boy say.
Rachaad, you got handles on the court?
Yeah. I'm a hooper when I feel like it. But I mean, I believe it's 30 players in the NFL that can play in the NBA.
Okay.
How do you
Here we go.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about
Let's
that? That was a hot topic last week about, NBA, any NBA guys can strap them to play in the NFL, and NFL players can't play in the NBA. It would be impossible. That's been the hot topic.
Yeah, I mean, I believe certain. It's like I don't think it's 30. Maybe about 10. Obviously,
10.
Guys, if they decided they was gonna train and play football, really, that they probably could play football. If that 10 guys, that's the most I would go. I mean, I think 30 is. I don't know. You got to be out of your mind or some shit.
What about the other way around? Rachaad? Do you think 30 NFL players could go strap up the kicks and go hoop?
I mean, in average, 9 points and stuff? No, I'm just fine.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
But, so James Jones is saying, I ain't taking no shot at bro. I don't want no smoke with bro. He make way more money than me. But,
so my thing on it,
I'm running back, but not 30, bro. NFL players can go over there in the NBA, but I mean, yeah, a cool amount. I say same thing, about 10 or so, in that range. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the athleticism. I mean, to me, I think football players are the best athletes in the world.
Boom.
And I'm gonna stand on that. Most of the time, because football players, they play majority of the sports. They played 3 sports growing up. You ain't asking no football player that just be like, oh, bro, you just play football, in the fall and then do nothing else. That'd be rare as hell. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I think football players are the best athletes in the world because football players that play football in the fall, they play basketball or things like that. I think the greatest athlete of all time is a football player. And I mean, that's Bo Jackson. When nobody playing 2 sports, it's cold.
You talking about former Buccaneer great Bo Jackson?
Deion Sanders played 2
sports.
Yeah.
Kind on the podcast. Yeah, why?
Oh man, I think we got Rachaad in trouble.
Yeah, we got to. No.
Gotta go.
No. We good. We chilling. Oh, that's okay, mom. You going to sleep? Oh yeah, they can ask me a question. I can hear them.
Look at that. We're going to the other room with Rachaad right now.
Mom.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up.
Tell mom we love her too. Happy Mother's Day, man.
They say Happy Mother's Day. They love you too, mama.
Just like my wife, in bed at 8:50 something, already in bed.
Yeah, she got a flight tomorrow. You going bye-bye? Are you sleeping with daddy or are you sleeping with grandma? Okay, make your mind up. You just partying right now. All right.
So my whole argument, and then Samuel's going to say something to Stank, and then we'll move on. But my whole argument shot about it is I agree that football players are the best athletes, not just because they play multiple sports, but because like you have guys like look at Vita's 350 pounds, bro. He's got feet like he played soccer. You know what I mean? Like that's insane at that size. Vita plays soccer. Yeah.
Vita plays
yeah.
Hey, you're a running back savant. He played running back. Go look up Vita Vea's high school running back highlights, bro. It's not fair. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. But my argument, Shad, is throw the athleticism stuff out the window. It's the mentality standpoint. And I think it was somebody else that brought that up on another podcast. I can't remember one of the.
I remember it was Chris Long talking about that.
Yeah, Chris Long's exactly. Like you take, I don't know, bro. Name an NBA player. I don't know, bro. You hand him the ball, the rock, and play your position, and he's gonna meet somebody in the hole once, and then you have to get up, get back in the huddle, and do it again and again and again. It's a mentality thing, bro. Like you got to be a dog to play football. It's just different.
But Sean's right. Like look at this.
Physical. Basketball's physical. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the same. Like you get into a car crash, bro, and then you have to get up and do it again. Go ahead, thanks, Eric.
Yeah,
I
was
gonna say, just look at high school ball. A lot of these guys do play multiple sports. They're the best player on the football team and the basketball team. A lot of guys, so they got a lot of them probably have the crossover skills. But yeah, getting hit in the NFL and getting hit in the NBA, two different things.
Hey, take a basketball player and run them through training camp, and tell me how many of them are gonna play ball.
Nah, bro.
I mean,
a handful.
Just take a basketball player and run them through anything though, like just football drills, all that. That's why I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to certain skills, like it's crazy. Like you could take football players and go through the NFL combine testing that just happened. A lot of guys have jumped that 43+inch vertical because take a step. You get a step start. A lot of guys jumping 40-inch verticals without taking a step. Up. Like, you got to go down and jump straight up. So like. I mean, it's no disrespect too. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no disrespect. Like, what I'm saying, like, I mean, I respect basketball players. I respect this, but I mean, I'm with everybody else though too. Like, to try to disrespect football. I mean, say 30, that's insane. Like I said, maybe 10. If that, I'm pushing it probably with 10. But
it's the physicality, in my opinion. It's the physicality that matters. And I'm not saying basketball players are soft,
that
but
would be like, I think certain guys that would be able to probably most likely handle the physicality, but. Yeah, and then it's also like, what are we talking about? Like, can they just play? I mean, it's a lot. I mean, because
didn't LeBron?
What is just play? Like practice squad twin, or what is just play?
No, I think they mean play.
Like
and listen,
be a guy.
I'm not. Well, I am because I'm not a huge LeBron fan, but I remember LeBron playing for the Heat, and that's my favorite team. And I remember the you remember the summer that the air conditioning broke in an arena? I remember it was Boston or something.
He couldn't play.
Bro, they cramped up and couldn't go. Imagine a game, Rachaad, or preseason or camp in August, bro, in the heat that you're playing in. There's no, I cramped up. I can't go. Bro, man, they had to take him off on a stretcher.
Latte. Not just that. The entire rest of the team, the Spurs, were fine.
I know.
The Spurs were fine. It's their arena, too. It wasn't even in Miami. It was in San Antonio at night. All right. It wasn't that bad. All right. And everyone's playing, and LeBron's like cramping up. Both hamstrings are carrying him off the locker room. Like, hey, listen. And LeBron, by the way, he played high school football, right? But now you watch him. Vincenzo touches him. He fucking breaks a rib.
That's a Sunday 1:00 September game for Rachaad, bro.
I'm not cramped, dude. What are we talking about? Rachaad ain't never cramped. Come on, you guys are fluent. Come on, dude. What? That's a great example.
I agree with Rachaad, though. You got a guy like Antonio Gates who proved it could be done. Anyway, I mean, he wasn't.
Tony Gonzalez, bro.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez.
Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham.
Hey, guys. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans played ball.
Mike Evans could have been an NBA player, honestly. He could have been an NBA player.
Good. And I think it's a good amount of wide receivers. I mean, I've been seeing highlight surface. It's a good amount.
Rachaad, you and Mike on the court. You and Mike on the court 1-on-1. Who takes it?
I'll be telling Mike that I'll bust his ass all the time, but he's funny because he said I'm just.
He avoid you.
What you saying? Nah, he be cool. He just be chilling. He be training out in like Galveston, obviously, so he be back home a lot. But
he gives you that excuse.
Basketball trainer, but he don't. He had a basketball trainer and stuff, but.
How are you beating him though? Are you just backing him down, using your thickness on him, your physicality?
No,
or
I'm a shot creator. Okay. So I'm a shot creator.
Yeah, I definitely see point.
Yeah, like I'm a shot creator and tough shot maker. Like I live on like handles and being able to create a shot.
You're like
Like
an
I
Allen,
hate
Allen
guys.
Iverson type.
Yeah, I'll just be
Kyrie.
honest with you. I hate watching NBA games and like it's these guys' job and like I mean I just kind of wonder sometimes like bro, what are you working on, bro?
Mm.
Like what are you working on in the off season, bro? Like you can't dribble the ball and create your own shot, bro. Like that's blowing my
Well, I
mind.
mean,
So
you
like what
obviously
are you doing the same thing every summer? Like are you just catching and shooting? Like is that the only drills we're working on? Like
who's stopping you driving to the hole? That's what I want to know.
Vita Vea, probably.
Vita, yeah, no, Vita's not stopping you.
No.
He's running around Vita.
You could
I don't know.
park Vita in the paint, no one's scoring, dude. They're gonna have to float her over the top of him every single time.
I feel like Will Golston's that sleeper though. Like he puts on the specs.
Will
He's got a
play
mean
back in the
jumper.
day though. He a back in the day type player though.
Yeah.
He like the bad boys type shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's got that old school game.
He a Jordan rules type dude.
Jordan
like,
rules, yep.
He gonna like hit you with a couple elbows and stuff.
Rashad's a historian of sports, man. Look at that. Jordan rules. Not a lot of people know that. The younger generation, no clue what the Jordan rules are. None.
So I know this is a sensitive subject, and when we were just talking about Mike. Rachaad, are you a Jordan guy or are you a LeBron guy?
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
We're a Kobe guy.
I'm a Jordan guy. But I do like. I mean, it's crazy because it's like it sucks that, and I like. I mean, I'm saying I respect and liked it Kobe for sure. Like even when he was alive, but sometimes when like this is how I go in life. Like when people pass, you got way like I don't know why you got way more respect for them sometimes. Like or you gain way more respect when you start looking at like you know what I'm saying like what they really done, what they did, like you know. And so that's how I give kind of Kobe and stuff like that. Like when it passed, it was like kind of more like, dang, like I don't think like and you just now and then a lot of stuff was surfacing. Like that's at the time like podcasts, all this stuff was kind of like starting to come around and stuff and really stuff. And he would go on people's podcasts and really talk and they would have the footage behind it of him really being in the gym at 4 or 5 in the morning and with his daughter or something, or with just in general or with and like it was like crazy insane, bro. So like you still got like that, like and that's why I respect Ant because now Ant, that's what I mean by though, and that's why I love like that's why I can respect Jokic. That's why I can do that because you see the guys that really work on their craft, like they have a bag, they have moves they can go to, and that's what I like about Ant. Like Ant could jump out the gym, we all know that. Yeah. But what he do now? Oh, he got the back down, turn around, spin, fade, or he got this footwork, he got that footwork. Mm-hmm. Oh, he added this to his game. Oh, he got a better jump shot three. Oh, he could create a shot. His handles got better. Stuff like that. So like it's like that to me. Like that's why like I really look at the game on both ends and you just respect.
Listen, I'm not going to take all the credit. Somebody in the chat just kind of dubbed you, and I got the name for your podcast, Sammer. It is. It's Chad Knows Ball.
Chad Knows Ball.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
I like
Rashad Knows Ball.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. For my podcast, low-key, I was thinking some shit like talk is cheap. I like that.
Okay.
That's way better.
I love it.
That's way better. And the I and the is would be a number one. I mean, it's
yeah.
Oh, Sammer already got the logo design in his
the
head.
logo design already, bro.
Got it already done. Oh, man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm an MJ guy for sure. I say that. My brother.
That's the right answer, by the way.
My brother hate when I say that.
Hey,
that's the
right answer. Don't bring that up to Mike, bro. Don't bring that up to Mike. Mike defends LeBron, bro. He loves him some LeBron.
Mike's wrong.
I guess some clips one time I guess over the internet has surfaced of like Jordan or some dude was just making clips of Jordan games or some games of Jordan, and I guess. Like people got this idea, Jordan couldn't go to his left or use his left hand. If Jordan played today, bro, he wouldn't be able to do this because he
got hand checked.
My blood brother was like, and he started losing his mind with that type of stuff, bro. Like talking about bro, the game is way too much evolved. And I said, okay, that's crazy. I said, so you telling me like Barry Sanders wouldn't be a good running back still today? Like
he gets 2,000 yards without trying, dude.
2,000 yards.
I mean, like, bro, like, what do you like? I'm trying to get at. What are you trying to say? Like, I'm lost. Like,
in this current era, Rachaad, if MJ played in this era, they asked Iverson this question the other day. I think it was Shaq. Shaq asked him. He was on a podcast. He said, "Your MVP season, or the one where he should have won the MVP, I don't remember which one. You averaged 33 a game. How many points do you think you can average in today's league?" And he's like, "I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but he goes, I think I can average 43. I'll add 10 to it." Like. In today's game, bro,
Hell yeah, they would.
You can't touch players, bro. Michael
would.
Jordan will average. I don't even want to know, bro.
My boy Shaka had to hit them free throws,
Insane, bro. Hey, wait, what now?
He had to hit them free throws.
He has to hit the free throws. Yeah,
he got to hit them free throws too.
Yeah, but
then
look.
It's tough. I'm trying to think too, because like, I mean, what Jokic? How many threes he hit last night? He just had 40. He probably didn't hit like what one.
He had a couple.
He had a couple.
I think he had maybe three. But
at the most, I mean,
how many points do you think Michael Jordan would average?
There's no hand checking. There's no hand checking. He scored 50. No problem, dude.
Look
at Kyrie
because it's hand checking. Like, yeah, but I mean, Kyrie like one of the most. And Kyrie's so cold to me. And I had put a tweet out, I think a couple of weeks ago. It was funny because he turned it up against the Clippers. Like he ended up going for like 30 or something, 40. Right after I put the tweet out, like
he had 2 in the first half.
Or something. Then I put the tweet out. I said, "Dang man, I remember Kyrie used to just get the ball and just be a killer. Like I'm gonna just kill whoever's in front of me." But like I just say, man, it ain't the same no more. Times have changed for real. And some people
that's
like,
most sports though. NFL is not as physical as it used to be. NBA is
just different. I think Kyrie it doesn't do what Iverson's entire goal when the ball touches his hand was to try to score. Kyrie started that way. Now he's like, I got to get other guys involved. But if Kyrie tried to score every single time he touched the ball like Iverson did,
he's the most skilled guard.
Bro, he works in smaller space in a phone booth. He's in a phone booth. It's crazy what he does.
He's the most skilled point guard to me in history.
AI used to get his ass beat.
Besides probably Magic, yeah. I mean,
his handles, Kyrie's handles are insane.
I think Kyrie though still the most skilled, bro. Handles are insane. I mean, bro, he's like a 6'2".
You're saying ever
point guard?
Yes, I agree. I'd say ever, even over Magic.
When we talk about when we talk about like bag, yes, like his bag is deeper. Like you an old school guy, you said, right? So that doctor bag when the doctor used to pull up with the thing on his head, and he used to have a big duffel bag. You remember that? Like
the tools, bro.
The tools,
all the
bro.
tools.
That's our Kyrie bag, duffel bag. It ain't the new duffel bag, the little Louis that don't even fit a pair of shoes in there. You gotta just pack some drawers and some tank tops and some socks. It's that Duffy, like that Duffy where you can, pack your ranches in.
Bro, Kyrie's got moves on moves on moves on, and you think you got all 4 of those done? He's still got another one on top of that.
Think about all the phases of the game. He can shoot. He got the best. He's the best finisher at point guard ever.
Both hands.
Layup wise.
Both hands too.
Then I'm like, what, mid range?
Yes.
And then I'm thinking about, okay, not the best 3, but he one of the best 3-point shooting point guards, yes, ever. Like so. Yes, I think he's like the most skilled. Like I'm saying, point guard. For sure.
There was a game a couple weeks ago.
What had Kobe?
They had him in the corner. They had him in the corner, and I was like, it's the out of bounds. Yeah, the out of bounds because you're taught play the baseline as another defender, get him in that corner. You got him, bro. I don't know I have no idea how he dribbled between his legs behind his back 4 or 5 different times and still got a fall away 3-pointer off of it. And the guy's bigger than him. I'm like, he played him perfectly. The baseline is your extra defender. He's still winning there.
There's been a lot of great point guards though, paint guys. Maybe not that can do it all of them.
Not
like Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway was handles wise. How do you say?
Not in the same.
But I think
Kyrie, bro.
But I think, bro, like I remember Kobe had said this, bro. Like he had said, like if Kyrie was really like 6'6", 6'6" or 6'7", like he'd be the best. He'd be one of arguably the best players in basketball. Like at that time, like when he was really, I'm talking about Kyrie. Like I forgot. I think it might have been a Toronto game when I fell in love with Kyrie. Like I remember it faithfully. Like I was at my cousin's house. I watched NBA, but I didn't really watch it like that. Like I didn't even know. Like and a lot of my uncles watching basketball, love basketball more than football and stuff like that. So like my uncles watched Kyrie at Duke and was like, bro, like nah, he really the truth. So like I think I seen Kyrie. He was in the league. He was against Toronto and he was in Cleveland, bro, young by himself. Yeah, they wasn't winning, but he was killing. And like he had just walk. It's like seconds on the clock, might be 10 seconds, and I'm watching the guy just walk the ball like this, just walking. He walking up court, and he started dribbling between the legs, dribble one time from deep from the logo, and he pulls the 3, and he iced him. And I'm like, oh no way, bro! Like who is this guy? So then I started watching, paying attention. I said, yeah, bro, it's a different breed. And then of course, LeBron get a lot of credit for the championship in Cleveland, which as he should. I mean, the best player. That's
They
how
don't
it's
win it
going to
without
go,
Kyrie's shot,
regardless.
though.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, like when I look at what Kyrie was doing all them years in Cleveland, even the 1 year when they got KD, and I forgot what game it was. I think it was the third game. I think KD. That's when he came down court and just iced from the wing, or whatever. I mean, I think Kyrie was like ill in that game, dog. And I just give Kyrie a lot of credit, bro. Like he was really killing. Like he was going with LeBron. Like it was step for step, like the duo wise. Like LeBron dropped 40, Kyrie was dropping 40 in the same game with him. Like it was crazy. Like
Kyrie hit the game-winning shot in that. I know they had the Iguodala off the LeBron or the LeBron block on Iguodala's layup, but Kyrie's the one who hit the three that mattered in that game that ultimately won that come from behind series, made that thing matter. It was crazy watching it, and you're like, man, they don't win without him. He doesn't get any of the credit for that. And then the year that he didn't even have LeBron on his team, he was still an absolute killer. As I think it was a rookie or second-year player. So
yeah, he was killing for sure. When he first came in the league, he was killing. They just wasn't winning.
People in the chat are killing me right now, saying Jason Williams, Mike Bibby, Muggsy Bogues.
Stop.
Jason Williams could do some cool
Williams,
shit.
Jason Williams did some cool shit, but like, come on, bro.
My boy Mike Bibby, man, he on them steroids now.
Yes,
he's still in the league.
Mike Bibby's on something. That's for sure.
Nah, he be in that gym on that creatine.
Mark Christensen wants a Larry Bird impression of him talking shit. I don't think he can do Larry Bird.
Larry's a hot.
I gotta hear him. I gotta hear him to do him. I haven't heard Larry.
Listen,
Larry would score 70 points a game in this era.
So we all agree our prediction is 17-0, right?
17-0. Rashad,
17-0.
You agree?
Okay, cool. We're there. 17-0.
Yeah, 17-0, buddy.
There you go. Clip it. Put it on social media, everybody. Rachaad White says Bucs are going 17-0.
Stop it.
Rashad, wait, before we close out, I was gonna have you pimp any football camps you got coming up in the area. I know you got one coming up in KC. Let people know they can participate, get their kid in there, and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, if it's people in here from KC, or if they will be in KC, yeah, I got a camp. Obviously, the link is in my bio of everything on my social media. It's really on my Instagram. I can put it in my Twitter bio. I don't know why I haven't, but I should put it in my Twitter bio too. But which I need to do that soon. Which I'll do that soon. But yeah, I'm having a camp back home like June 1st, and just some activities that's going on. But if you're looking for like the instructions or what's going on, simple. The registration thing is in my bio. Like I said, on Instagram, I'll put it in on my Twitter. That's about June 1st, and then yeah, I got a camp in Tampa July 15th, and I'll get that link up going soon. And I mean, I know a couple people already been seeing the ads or whatever that's going on with Bless Work.
Oh, we got to blast that out. Yeah, please share that.
So yeah, that'd be huge, man. And yeah, just come out, man. I'm just looking for a good turnout, good people to come out, and I get all that information too, and get it going on my social media, man, soon. So
we got something to give away too, yo.
We had that champ jump in July. July 15th out here in Tampa. Like I think it's at Hillsborough High or something like that.
Okay.
If you need ball boys, Stank's a ball boy. So I volunteer Stank for.
They call me the barefoot ball boy.
The camp. He's gonna be barefoot. I don't think that's new. A few Buck players have been going barefoot pre-game and in camp. I've noticed.
Yeah, when are you gonna get on the train, man? You see what you see?
No.
Antoine getting paid. It's all because of the barefoot footwork. When are you gonna get on the game?
This year.
Okay.
Can we go live tomorrow on Twitter and here just for a quick 15 minutes? Because I know you probably forgot to interject all the names to do the random giveaway, right? I didn't have time.
The Creamsicle giveaway, although we announced it last show, the Creamsicle giveaway has to happen on Fully Loaded because it's JC's giveaway. And so I apologize if we misled people on that, but it was supposed to be part of our draft show. Unfortunately, my dad passed away, so we couldn't do the draft show. But that is it's actually JC's giveaway, and so we're gonna do it on the Fully Loaded show that comes out this week.
Big Bad Brad.
But we have a signed Brad Johnson jersey, a Super Bowl winning Tampa Bay Buccaneer quarterback.
Yeah.
Stank.
Also, speaking of basketball, can anybody touch him? Trick shot mogul, like I don't know.
Have you seen that, Rashad?
Brad's channel. Yeah, you need to. Crazy trick shots.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball, but Brad Johnson is the GOAT of horse. Like he doesn't.
This is real. This is real, by the way.
I'm dead serious.
This is real.
I'm dead serious. Like the game of horse.
You remember they had that horse challenge? Y'all remember that? I think the NBA had a horse challenge, right? Or am I tripping? Y'all remember that? They had that horse challenge.
I think they did.
Mike Conley.
In like the All-Star break, you mean like the All-Star weekend?
WNBA too. Might have been the WNBA.
During All-Star weekend?
It was like Chris Paul. I don't know.
That.
Was it All-Star weekend? No, it was just like somebody did it. They had a horse challenge though. I don't know who it was, but they had a horse challenge. Yeah, you probably look it up after this, but they had a horse challenge. It was like Mike Conley, Chris Paul. It was a woman hooper too. I think it was like one woman hooper or something like that.
Also,
hey, man, too, man. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. Y'all start bashing her, bro. Like, dang, bro.
Yeah, why would you
like,
bash her?
Can
That's
she
crazy.
have one bash? Can she have a like? It happens to the best of us, bro. Like
first game in the WNBA. I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? It's a little score 22.
I can't believe this is right. By the way, before we close out, this is my last one for Shada. We can close out unless you guys have anything. But I can't believe that this has been like right there for us, guys. This entire show, we announced we're going to Kansas City. Shad is from Kansas City. Shad, what's up with the queue, bro? Like, where
yeah, you got to put us on.
Bro? You got to put us on. Where are we going to get some barbecue, bro? Because that's what, like, Sil wants to know in the chat. Where do we got to go? We're going to watch you guys play there this year.
So he's got to help. He's got to help us play.
Here's the thing, Rachaad. We're going to Kansas City, right? And I told Latte earlier today. I said, "Hey, I'm eating barbecue for breakfast. I'm eating barbecue for lunch. I'm eating barbecue for dinner every single night that I'm there." Okay, and so we need you to hook us up. Let us know where we're supposed to go. Before I forget, for the people who have been watching, we are going to Kansas City. Yes. So if I'm you, I'm probably booking flights this weekend for that Friday and leaving that Tuesday, guys. So if you do plan on joining us when we announce our trip and our package here in the next 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, get your flights in order because that's the one thing we don't handle. So get your flights. You want to get into Kansas City on Friday and leave on Tuesday morning. Or you can stay longer if you want to, up to you. But
let's try to answer the question, though. Where are we going?
Yeah, Rachaad, Kansas barbecue, bro. I need a list. Where are we going first?
Number one spot.
Me, if I was y'all, I'm going to Gates Barbecue.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said Gates. Yeah.
I'm going to Gates Barbecue first for sure.
Gates Barbecue. All right, where are we going for dinner or lunch that day? That's breakfast. Gates Barbecue breakfast. Go. And so who's
going to like Jack Stack?
Okay, Jack Stack. That's
lunch. Or you go to Jack Stack for dinner too, though, because it's more probably like a smooth. Yeah, more probably like a dinner spot type deal.
People in Kansas City nice. Like the people in Green Bay were ridiculously nice, like overly nice. It felt uncomfortable. Kansas City people are going to be rude to us.
Y'all?
They're really nice to us.
Even when y'all had y'all Bucs stuff on?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
They were overly nice.
Bro, they fed us. They were like,
they were so nice. They were so nice. It was creepy. That's how nice they were.
Nah, bro, y'all going there with y'all Bucs stuff. I don't think they finna be nice to y'all, bro.
Okay,
good. Fair enough. Do you not know them?
Morning.
We won the game in Green Bay. And there was people like, come down and celebrate with your boys.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations. We're like, what the?
They're moving out of the way. They wanted us to take their seats to get closer to you guys.
They're the nicest people I've ever met.
It felt like we were living in a sarcastic joke the entire weekend. It was so weird. They were all super nice for no reason.
And
it felt like a Get Out type movie where they were so nice. I was convinced that I was gonna get murdered and eaten or something. Like they were just kind of trying to.
Maybe not you. Yeah, maybe not you. You matched a lot. Like me and Latte were.
I'm aged to perfection, dude.
Latte and I were pretty exotic for the population.
And aged.
Hammer, take us out.
No, don't take us out. Give this away now. Who's getting it? Who's getting it?
He said later, man. Got to give it away later.
No, we got another one we're giving away.
How should I give this one away?
Let Rachaad pick.
Maybe Rachaad, pose a question to the chat.
Yeah, pose a question in the chat. First person to answer gets the jersey.
Yeah, make it about like one of your stats or something, like whatever. I'm sure you got all of it written down.
Somebody's got to be quick on the go. Could be.
Stank. Monitor the chat on Twitter. Monitor the chat on Twitter. There's 500 people in the chat on Twitter.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
The chat on Twitter real quick before he asks the question.
I don't think there's a chat on Twitter.
Wait 2 seconds, Rachaad. Let me get the chat up.
Yeah, I don't think there's a chat on Twitter.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
If you're on Twitter watching us, you might want to jump on YouTube and become subscribed so that we can do this giveaway for the.
Did you tag me in it, Sammer?
Just go to Sammer's name, dude.
Are we live on you? Hold on.
You're live on me. Yeah.
I gotta see what my mama doing.
Rashad, you got to come up with a question. Start thinking.
What's up? I knew you was I knew you was Yes, I know you couldn't go to sleep without that. You couldn't go to sleep without that. Grandma was trying to go to bed. I knew you was
All
going
right,
crazy.
I'm about
Let's
to
hit these lights
buy-
around here though. We're gonna let Apollo out. Okay?
We're almost
Yeah.
done, Rashad. We're almost done.
Yes.
We're almost done.
All right, I got the live chat up.
Yes. Man, after
People are
this.
saying we are here.
Yo, chair?
Okay.
Hey, so Stank is monitoring the chat on Twitter. I am monitoring the chat on YouTube. What's
Oh,
all
look at
the
that.
princess?
Look at that
Yeah.
Look at that cute girl. Look at that. She's sending us. She's texting us right now. She's on the keyboard. I see her
they
typing
funny?
it out.
It's so beautiful.
Funny?
She's laughing at Stank 100%.
It is 100%. She's like, look at
Think
that
they
funny man.
funny?
Hi.
You said hi?
Nope.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy that, bro.
Yeah, Stank sending his daughter to
There you
college.
go.
My daughter was just at orientation for college today, actually, yesterday and today.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep.
All right, Rashad.
All right, Rashad, give us
a Rashad trivia question.
a trivia
Wild
question.
trivia question. It could be about anything.
Well, he's a historian. He's a historian on running backs.
Yeah, I guess any question really.
It doesn't have to be
know
about
your
you,
football.
Rashad. Just any trivia question.
Well, I think it's like about 8 running backs, right, in the history of the NFL that have 2,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Who are the 8? Yeah, who can name the
Oh,
8?
all 8. Okay.
All 8. I like
All 8. You better be quick with the Google fingers.
Who can name the 8 running backs that have gone for 2,000 yards?
Yep.
in the
Right now,
NFL?
you better hit that Google hard. All right, let's
Oh,
go.
man.
Corey Richardson's going line by line. What an amateur. You got to type them all out, bro. You're
You
gonna
gotta
take
type
forever.
them all
You're
out.
gonna
I
lose.
want all 8.
You're gonna lose.
Anybody Stank on Twitter? Anybody on Twitter Stank?
There's a lot of people on Twitter right now, but nobody's typing yet. I think
Somebody wrote 2 names, said etc.
Etc.
That's
Mark.
right.
That's
Nope.
Joe's husband, bro. So-
Yep. Give me all 8. If the first person give me all 8, this is your jersey.
Rashad's got to put his daughter to sleep, guys. Come on. Let's
Come on. Hey, Mudfish just put 8.
8. 8's not gonna get it, Mudfish. Come on.
Come on. We got 2 people that have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, hey, Sammer, look it up because I'm not gonna know if it's right.
Oh,
All right,
wait,
hold
wait.
on.
Andrew. Bo Jackson. Eddie
Hold on.
That's
Did
not
Andrew
it.
get it?
Yes, Andrew just got it.
Is that right?
Andrew 08. Rashad. He
Well,
says-
you look it up.
He said
Rashad.
Bo Jackson. Rashad knows it. Bo Jackson,
Yeah.
Eddie George, Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, Sanders, Johnson, Henry, and Jacob.
And Jacobs. Is that right?
Is that right, Shad?
No.
It's not right.
All right.
No.
All right.
It's
All right.
not
What
right.
about? Oh wait, Corey. Corey.
Actually, give me because I'm tripping. My fault. I said too many. It's only 7. So give me
7.
7.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just thought about it myself.
Hey, he was close though. Pelagic Computer has OJ.
No, hold on. Corey first. Corey.
Eddie George, Chris Johnson, Dickerson, Falk, Derrick Henry, Sanders, OJ, Corey Dillon.
Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6,
5.
7. He's got 7.
Yeah.
That might be right.
Corey and
Who
National.
he got? Who he got?
Eddie George, Chris
Yeah.
Johnson, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders, OJ, and Corey Dillon. Barry went for 2,000?
Yeah. What? He did it the year he lost to us in 1997.
Okay. I don't know.
Is that right?
Is that right?
No, he's not right.
He's not
Them are
right.
and them are not the 8. Them are not the 8.
7.
Hey,
7.
them are
And
not
you got
the
Pelagic Computer says OJ, Henry, CJ, Adrian
ED.
Peterson,
AP.
Dickerson,
So yeah, it's
Henry.
O.J.
Dickerson.
Simpson, Eric Dickerson.
Oh, hold on. Don't. Oh, you got it? You looking at the chat?
No,
Huh?
he was reading it. He's reading it. Don't give him the
Don't
answer.
read it yet. Don't read it yet.
You got OJ,
I ain't
Henry,
reading it.
Chris Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Dickerson, Henry, Davis,
Terrell Davis.
and
Oh,
Lewis.
Yeah,
Jamal
y'all
Lewis?
forgot Jamal Lewis. Yes.
Jamal
Who
Lewis.
got that? Who said that?
That's
Pelagic
PMP.
Computer.
Oh, yeah, they got it. They got it.
Oh,
Oh,
PMP with the win.
Pelagic won.
PMP with the win. The sign, Brad Johnson jersey.
No?
PMP with the win.
Congrats,
Well, party.
PMP.
Congrats, PMP. You're
It's
the
not a
best
party.
Googler.
Are we party?
Ever.
Party tonight?
Hey, Rachaad with the victory shades to close out the show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, listen. Hey, good
we
luck
going
with
to
the
the club?
offseason. Good luck with Liam Cohen. I think he's gonna be an amazing offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And hey man, thanks for hanging out with us, bro.
I appreciate
No problem,
you,
man. Thanks for having me.
Wayne
man.
Poole
I'll
said he
see
was
you guys
first. Hold up.
soon.
Wayne Poole said he was first. Wayne, I don't see you didn't list all 8. You listed them individually, maybe. Either way, thank you, Rachaad.
Salute. Look at that. You say bye-bye?
Bye guys. Go Bucs. We'll see you guys
All right,
soon.
see y'all.
Later, guys.
Later.
Later.